About 6,000 or so engineers, lawyers, and health sector workers are protesting pension reforms proposed by the Syriza Anel coalition government. Right now, a draft bill is expected to be voted in February on these pension reforms, which are demanded by the country's creditors in exchange for bailout loans. Right now, the creditors say that these measures are not enough, so negotiations are still ongoing between the Greek government and the creditors on these reforms. In the meantime, though, a wave of protests from workers from various professional sectors are ongoing in the coming days, from today all the way until February, on measures that include increased contributions and cuts to their pensions. Many of those out today do not typically attend demonstrations, but the pension reforms currently being discussed in the government have created a reaction that's been very strong across the board throughout the country.
I think something better will come because it has to. I mean, if it passes as it is, it won't be able to be implemented later.
Yeah. No one will be able to pay these amounts. I mean, you cannot ask someone who earns 15,000 euros per year to give 10,000 and live with 5,000. It's impossible.
Is this something that you would say to the creditors who are on the other side of the government that are saying that this is still not enough, that they have to, that these measures are not enough and we want even more? So do you think that this is something that
they want more or they want something different? I'm not persuaded, really.
I think it's a wrong question because it's not about the measures, if it's 1% more or 1% less, or it's about the mentality that goes with it.
Yes, and you cannot at the same time say that you will increase the salaries in the public sector while you're squeezing the lawyers, the doctors, and say at the same time that the public sector will get a pay rise. I mean,
if the idea for the creditors, for example, is to augment the income of the state in order to be able to pay for the loans, then this is the wrong way. Because the income of the state cannot increase if everyone is unemployed or hides income in the end.
At least 30% of the lawyers will quit in less than a year.